Kenneth Thespian Boxing. Let's speak boxing. Andre Ward, Chad Dawson. What actually happened? This past Saturday, Andre Ward stops Chad Dawson via technical knockout in the 10th round. Like I said, it was Saturday night, September 8th, in Oakland. He successfully defended his WBC, WBA middleweight belts, super middleweight belts. Ward stepped into the ring against light heavyweight champion Chad Dawson, and it was supposed to be one of the best fights in a while, in several years. You know, it was anticipated, you know, this was going to be a great fight besides the Sergio Martinez and Julio Cesar Chavez fight coming up. It's supposed to be a mega fight, you know. 10 rounds. 10 rounds into the fight, the referee stopped the fight and handed Ward via TKO. You know, Dawson stated he just couldn't continue to fight. So Ward remained undefeated, 26-0. Was I impressed? No, I wasn't impressed by the fight. I see all the hype. I hear all the commentators throughout the fight. A lot of articles out there giving Ward, putting him on a high pedestal. You know, did I have Ward winning the fight in my fight predictions? Yeah, you look at my past videos, I had Ward winning and beating Chad Dawson. I predicted that. But the shit that Chad Dawson, his performance, you know, boxers sometimes, you know, you show up and you have a bad day. Come on, man. Usually you can adjust and still put on a performance. Even if you have a bad day, even if you're 60, 70% or even 70%, you can pull off the victory. But this guy looked like shit. Absolutely like shit. Chad Dawson, I have no idea what that was all about, man. How do you be Bernard Hopkins? How do you dominate these last several fights, and then you just show up to the ring against one of the biggest fights, anticipated fights, and you take a shit, man. Like it was a shitty performance, man. And honestly, just looking at it, you know, just open-minded, just looking at Chad Dawson, that I just don't understand. I just don't get it. You know, that performance, I try to understand it, but I just don't get it. You know, my only thoughts in that, there had to be some kind of injury. There's got to be some kind of injury. I'm trying to read in some kind of injury as far as Chad Dawson, because Chad Dawson performing the way he did, he just didn't throw any punches. How do you only throw 3 or 4 punches? And then throughout the fight, I seen him. You know, he was using his shoulder. He was blocking, but you know, a lot of Ward was doing his thing. Don't get me wrong. Ward was doing his thing. He was pressing. He was working the jab. He just looked more of the faster. It was.